Hello, everybody. I'm going to put myself up on full screen for just a minute. Thank you for joining us. Babe, will you close the door to the back? Yes, I will. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We are here again at Bernie's Beads in Mesa, Arizona. I'm so excited to see everybody. In case you did not know this ahead of time, there is a PDF form of everything that will be spotlighted tonight. And so if that would make it easier for you, please go grab it, print it out. I even put like a little column for you guys to write down how many of each number you wanted, and you can email those to me after the sale. Sorry. If this is your first time ordering and you have any questions or whatnot, I need you guys to email me your name, address, and phone number so that I have that as soon so I can bill earlier than that. You're welcome, Kim. I figure you'd like that the most. But yes, I will need an email with all of your information if you are ordering through the sale in the comments today. So if you see a bead that you like, you're going to need to put up the item number as well as the quantity of what you want. So you need to put like 327x2, 343x1, that kind of stuff. On the PDF form that I sent you, it's very similar to this. The only difference is that there's another column right here for you to go and put the items or the number next to the item. And then you guys can either email that to me or just type it out real quick. Like once you've got your sheet down and good to go. I have the retail price and then the live sale price, which is what all of you get, and nothing can make me happier. I like when you guys get good deals. We have a lot of stuff. I will tell you, we have a lot of specialty bone beads in this sale, guys. And what we did is we went ahead and split them up so that you guys could order as many as you wanted because they're very specialized, and I don't know that anybody would want a full strand of those. If I am wrong, email me and let me know, and I can send you pricing for the full strand. We were just trying to make it easy so that everybody could get what they wanted without having to go into a big, pricing an entire strand of it versus when you only want a couple of them. So.
You mentioned it. I did it on hers, but she didn't do it on her.
Okay.
You didn't have that on yours?
It should be on here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. She just okay. Never mind.
Okay. Sorry. It's okay. So as I was saying, we're gonna go ahead and get it. I'm happy that you guys have this. We have a whole bunch of Dragon Skin Agate that I'm very excited to bring to all of you. It's a stone that not a lot of people know about. Know that, yes, there are a lot of items on the list, but like I said, about 30 or 40 of those items are the specialty bone beads from Kenya. So, again, we didn't want you to have to spend $40 on a full strand if you only wanted one or two. So I have used them in my 28 days of men's jewelry challenge. I made a bracelet last week that had one of the batik bone beads in the center. I don't know if you remember. It was like a darker wood with like a star on it. And then I used the Heishi discs, which we will also have today. I did all of those and alternated back and forth. You guys really liked it. I've also done a few tutorials in the last couple of days, specifically highlighting some of the beads that we will have for you guys tonight. And I will do so over the next few days as well, so that you guys can get ideas of how you might be able to use these. I'm really hoping that the 28-day men's jewelry challenge has helped all of you get more confident in making men's jewelry, because I promise you it's not hard. I love designing men's jewelry. So, all right, guys, we're going to get started. What I'm going to do is I will read the item number, then I will read the description and the price, and I will bring them onto the mat right here, which you can't see because I'm still full screen. Let's do that. There we go. Then you guys will see it on the mat right here. I will then tell you a little bit about it, and then I will say the item number and price again, and then we will move on to the next item. All right? Okay, first up, we're starting with number 327. They are natural blue coral nuggets. The live sale price is $30. So these are natural. These have not been dyed. This is the color that they came with. Some bamboo coral, you know, they dye it red, they dye it blue, they dye it various colors. This color, I'm a dusty pink, dusty lavender, dusty blue kind of girl. And if you guys got some of the fire agate from the last sale, this would go beautifully with it. As you can see, it wasn't really like black. It was more of a jean color, but this would go with it perfectly. This will also go with other beads that we have. Again, this is number 327, and the live sale price is $30. Oh, yes. Sorry. Thank you, Chris. Okay. If you want to split a strand, please put that when you are putting down the item number. And you don't need to worry about whether or not there's somebody else splitting with you. We will take care of that on our end, because if I have any splits left over, it goes into my stash. So yes. What size? Oh, the size of these? Bernie, size. What would you think? What would you think? 8 by 6?
That's about an 8. Yeah, it's about an 8 millimeter.
Yeah.
7 by 8.
Yes. 7 to 8 by 4 to 6, I would say. Those are rare.
I can't get those again. They're little nuggets. Sometimes you find them in rounds, 6s and 8s. You know?
Yeah, but once these are gone, they're gone. This is all he has.
They match Levi's perfect, like denim Levi's.
Yeah, I was saying like the black fire agate. This is a bead that would go. I know, but the black fire agate is the blue too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love this color. It's one of my favorite. It's a very beautiful, nice. It goes great for if you're going to the beach, make a little resort wear, all of that. So this was $327 and it was $30. The next thing up, you guys, are Job Tier African seed beads. They're actually seeds that they have drilled into beads. And they're this like beautiful pinky purplish gray. Just saying, you guys, those would go together beautifully. These are $6 a strand, guys. The seeds are. They have a variety. Some of them are have more beige. Some of them have some brown. No two beads are the same. They are a natural product. This is something that I'm taking home with me tonight so that I can work this into a couple of designs over the next 3 days, because I love them. They're very lightweight. Very lightweight. So these work great, or if you have metal allergies, these are a nice natural things. Job Tears from African. Mm-hmm. Yeah, from Africa. So again, these are $328 and the live sale price is $6 a strand. Oh, you guys, it's a full strand too. Like it's, how long is this?
30.
Yeah.
32, I don't know.
Yeah. It's over 30 inches of beads, you guys, for $6. They're just really cool and ethnic, and they're natural. Ethnic. They go like the whole boho movement. They're perfect for that. There's a lot of really beautiful things you can make with it. Like I said, I'm taking one home with me so that I can make some stuff for you guys. Up next, we have number 329, and it is rectangle vintage bone beads from Kenya, Africa. Again, these are not like one strand. Where's the camera? There we go. It's a rounded strand like this, and the live sale price is $18.75. These ones are 10 millimeter by 8. I would say 10 by 8. They're very unique shape. Yeah, they're all handmade.
Handmade from Kenya.
That's why they're on the reeded brass like this. They're all handmade. They have a nice size hole. So I think you would be able to get at least 1.5 millimeter leather through these. They're really nice.
2 millimeter leather.
Oh, 2?
And that stuff is called raffia. It's strung on raffia from Kenya.
Okay, so it's the raffia, and it will fit on a 2 millimeter piece of leather. So again, this was number 329, and it's $18.75 for a strand. Okay, this one got bumped up in the numbers. We should have put this when we went for the other ones, but this is the item 330. It is a 20 millimeter vintage coin beads from Kenya. I think that they look like wood, so they give such a nice texture. They look like the graining of wood, but they're bone beads. And again, these are vintage. They were hand dyed and carved. They have a nice sized hole in them, so you can get 2 millimeter leather through these as well. And if you want them by the strand, guys, let me know. Just jot down the number and we can talk later, because the strands are beautiful. They're very long.
But we thought we'd break up some stuff this time that are more expensive, so you can buy individually.
Yep.
And Heather will pair them up for you.
I will do my best. Like, if you have an even number, I definitely will pair them up for you in case you want to use them for earrings or whatnot. I would say if you were to get 8, you could make a nice pair of earrings and a necklace. Pearls, this with pearls would be stunning.
Good, yes.
I like to put a bead cap over on either side. It frames it really nice. You said somebody asked a question.
Price.
Oh, I'm sorry. These are $2 a piece. So again, these are the 20 millimeter vintage bone coin beads from Kenya. They're $1.50 a piece.
$1.50 each.
Sorry, they are $1.50 each. That's why I have the highlighter, so I can do this. So I know when I'm done, and I know where I am. They're $1.50 a piece. I'm sorry. The retail price is $2. Okay, up next, we have an 8 millimeter variegated rondelle bead strand, number 331. They are $15.
So we think that's all different. I know we said berry, but we think they're all different types of wood, like palm wood, sandalwood, other woods from India and Tibet area. They're all different types of wood.
I think they're really cool. These ones, they have like more, some of them have what looks like leopard spotting. Oh, can you see? There we go. These would go great with leopard skin jasper. But this gives you a nice variety. It has a wide range of colors. There are enough within the strand that you have at least 5 of a color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. I just counted the cream one. So you guys,
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
Really high quality.
Yeah.
Feel them in your hand.
They're very nice.
Really nice high quality.
They're nice.
Cheap wood anywhere, but
yeah.
This is really
they're nice and soft. Rounded. There aren't any jagged edges. You don't get, when you get in here, you don't see like shards of the wood that you have to then use an awl to get rid of. They are, yes, they're very rounded. And they're beautiful rondelles. It gives you a wide variety. Like I said, I think it looks like Indian corn. Like, so pretty. Okay, these was 331 8 millimeter variegated wood rondelle beads, and they are $15 a strand. Next up, we have 6 millimeter striped wood beads.
This is cedar wood.
Oh yes, these are cedar wood. Sorry.
It's all right. I'm here. We're here to help you.
It is number 332 and it is $7.50 a strand.
So we have 4 flavors coming.
Yes.
Is cedar in that variegated strand?
Yeah, there is
Yes,
some cedar
there is
wood.
cedar.
There's some cedar. There's some cedar. There's some palm wood. I think some all different types of wood in there.
Someone asked because they're
Okay.
allergic to
Kimberly, if you want one, I can take the cedar out for you. But the next few beads, they're all cedar wood, so be careful. They're all like anyways, these are the striped cedar wood beads. You can see how they go in and they get all of the graining of it.
They're like striped cedar wood, yeah.
Yeah, they're beautiful. So these are 332 and they are $7.50 a strand. And one of them fell off. Yeah. And then up next we have another strand of 6mm wood beads. It is item 333. They are still $7.50 a strand.
And that's the brown one, right?
Right, that's what I put it. Yeah.
Do they smell like cedar?
They did when they came in.
They don't. These ones don't.
Yeah.
So the natural ones. Okay, there's a natural strand that you can smell.
Very faint. Very, very faint.
Yeah. These ones are more of like the reddish brown, guys. They are beautiful. I love 6mm. You can't go wrong with it. You can use it as a spacer or you can even highlight it as the main bead in a project. But it's an amazing supportive actor. Like the necklace I made where I used just the simple wood beads, it just brings a natural element to your stone beads, so it's great.
And it's also going to be good for the next item with all that dragon skin jasper.
Oh yes,
it's going to be a great filler in for that.
You guys, the dragon skin jasper or agate, sorry, dragon skin agate is stunning. And we have,
and that's why we picked these.
We have cultivated, we try to cultivate our sales where we have like something that is like the main spotlight and then everything else kind of goes together with it. And we are introducing a couple of new gemstones. Well, at least to me, they're ones I haven't had them yet.
When we start bringing those in, they're going to go really good with the brown.
Yeah.
You know. That's why we
every bead we did it with that in mind. So again, these are 333 and they are $7.50 a strand. I need the black brown. Here are 334. These are also $7.50 a strand. They're black and brown. You see, guys? Like it's not like a specific. They didn't dye it that way, right?
No,
this is
the way.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to verify. But you see,
anytime it has dyed or anything, we'll let people know.
Okay, sorry. So yeah, this is item 334, and it is $7.50 a strand. Again, just having the black on this is going to pull out. This is a great bead to go with Dragon Skin Agate, you guys, because you're going to be able to pull out the browns, the creams, the blacks in it, the grays in it, all using this as a supportive actor. 334 6mm black and brown cedar wood beads. They are $7.50 a strand. Okay, up next. These are the 6mm natural round cedar beads. These are the ones that you can smell it lightly, but if you're wanting it for the smell, it's not like the sandalwood we gave you guys last time. That stuff was amazing.
We should
have
done these first.
Yeah, we should have.
No, because they'll be able to get these things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. These are coming up, you guys.
But to show them the wood with it, it's great.
Yeah. So this goes with the lighter colored one. Yeah. Can you hand me the black brown so I can show them real quick?
Yeah, with the black ones.
Look at the black and brown to go with the darker of the two. These are coming up about in like 5 or so items, so it will work out good. Oh, here. Okay, again, 335 was a 6mm natural round cedar wood beads, and they were $7.50.
So
$3.36.
we only
We are
have one
coming up. It is the only 8mm bead that we have, but it is natural round cedar wood beads, and they are
Dark brown.
$7.50.
dark brown.
Yeah, they're really dark brown. These, you guys, I love a wood bead. I'm sorry, I kind of nerd out on the wood beads. I've always done it. Steven, when he knows that I'm like having anxiety, we're like, let's go to Home Depot and walk through the wood aisle. It works for me every single time. So these are the 8mm natural round cedar wood beads. They are a dark, rich chocolate brown. They are $7.50 a strand, number 336. Then 337 is the 10mm version of the striped cedar wood beads. These again are $7.50 a strand as well.
And tell Heather thank you for that comment. It's
For-
nice to see you.
What?
Heather Wheeler said it. She feels like she's in royalty with Bernie.
Aww.
Thank you. My head got bigger.
You guys don't even like coming here is an education. When he did a buyout of somebody's like lifelong collection, he was like, "You guys don't have to stay here and help sort it." And I was like, I learned so much. It was worth every penny. I would have had to spend 10 times the amount of time to research it on my own, and I wouldn't have known what to research. So, but when we went through it, I learned so much. And David, Cinnabar.
Okay,
There
so
they are.
where are we at now?
These are the 10mm striped cedar wood beads. They're $7.50. I said that because one of the nights
Thank
we
you,
were going
David.
through the beads for like 3 days, I could not remember Cinnabar to save my life.
10 millimeters done? You
Yes.
got the 10 millimeter stripe?
Yes.
Cedar
Okay,
bead,
guys.
337?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Next is 338, and these are
Okay, so this is kind of, Heather asked us
go.
to do some tray beads, and so we're going to try to incorporate some of the more common tray beads, and then maybe later we'll do some more rare beads, but we'll start off with this one. This is a Crobo bead.
Yes, this is a Crobo tribe sandcast elbow bead.
They're relatively contemporary, but they're, they can be made up to, 10, 15, 20 years ago, but made in the Crobo tribe in Ghana, Africa.
Ghana, Africa.
Ghana, Africa.
Yeah.
And these are like little odd, like elbowy. They're not.
Yeah, they're not perfectly straight. So the good thing about
Great
that
for
is if you put it, yeah,
Fun.
exactly, great for bracelets.
And they're hand painted.
Yeah, they're all
and
hand
they're made
painted,
with
hand
glass
done.
and sand, like
really?
sand and glass. That's why they're called sand casts. They mix some type of like sandy, glassy type mixture, and they bake them in under heat, like in little, like back in the day, they would be like little individual kilns and
You
stuff.
can find.
He said, he
videos
goes,
on
and you
YouTube.
pass it to us. Thank you both.
You're welcome.
And then
So anyway-
someone says that her husband is from Ghana. There you
that's
go.
Great.
You can find videos on YouTube that show
like how
the
they make
people
them.
from
That's right.
Provo Afro
That's
making
right.
those.
Yeah, but you see how this lays naturally on my arm?
And no two
It's
strings
the-
are the same.
Yeah, it's the perfect shape. I'm not saying it couldn't go in a necklace because it most certainly can, but it's perfect for a bracelet.
And that's number 338.
Speaking of, this is 338.
And they're $22.50.
$22.50 a strand.
And look how long
Again,
they are.
this is the like rounded one. You're not.
How long's the string?
This one we didn't.
30 some odd inches.
I made him give me all of the string sizes at the end,
I
but
think
I'll
that's
do
at
it.
least, here, hold on.
Yeah, it's got to be at least 30 inches, I would guess.
Let's see, it's no, it's about
26
26
inches.
inches. 26 inches, yeah.
Yeah, because we're not counting this part.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We don't do that around
Okay.
here. So this is 338 African Crobo Tribe Sandcast Elbow Beads from Ghana, and they are $22.50. We did. It's up next. Where are they?
I must have missed that one. Is it?
It's the African Crobo Tribe Sandcast bracelets. They're right.
Oh, I missed that one.
Grab them.
Okay, there they are.
Okay. Well, they're grabbing one.
Okay, go ahead and put that one. Yeah, I'll have
These
David put
are
back.
number 339. They are the African Crobo Tribe Sand cast, but they're already on stretch string.
They're already stretched, already made up,
Yeah.
but you can break them up.
Yeah.
But
So
that-
if you want a smaller pairing, you guys, this would be it.
So those are very popular if you go to the markets in Africa. Like if you go to the markets that you go here, and but if you go to the ones in Africa, it's a very common souvenir piece that you find in Africa. That they're on most of the tables and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay?
They do have, they're using an elastic strand. Sorry, not that you guys could see that because I was on the wrong spot. They are using an elastic, more like fabric stretch. So it's not the certain, but it's not going to pull in the middle, but it can be redone very well. But they're,
look at this.
They're so
They're definitely
amazing.
not done like, our stretch
Yeah, no,
magic
they're
or
not.
anything.
Yeah.
They're definitely done in Africa.
Yep, it's absolutely
And
the
how much
fabric.
are
Yeah,
they?
these are $11.25 a piece.
What tribe?
The Krobo,
Ghana. From
CR, yeah, CR,
KROBO.
yeah, sorry,
KRBO.
KROBO. Sorry, I put that.
Did they get a good view of them?
Yeah, and you can see that none of them, no two same are the same, no two bead are the same, because they are completely hand cast, painted, fired. They're amazing, you guys. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So again, these were the bracelets, $339. They are $11.25 a piece, which is, if you look at it though, guys, I understand the bracelets are cheaper, but when you compare it to the price of the strand, it's a better deal.
No, it's about the same. I think the strand's better, right?
Yes, the strand's much better. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
yeah. It's half. The bracelet is half the price of the strand.
Bracelet's about 7 or 8 inches.
Yeah.
The strand,
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
They're getting.
All right, but they might not want that much of it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
What's next? Number 340 is a natural Burma jade bracelet. It has both rounds and rondelles.
This is one of my favorite items in the store. It's natural jade, cold to the touch.
Yep. And they are $11.25 a piece.
They're from Burma. From Burma, and they have nice size holes.
I know we call these hay shoes, but he calls them rondelles. But they're beautiful. They have this look at how the different markings. This one is like more white with the dark green. Some of them are light green. They're all natural, not dyed at all. They're $11.25 a piece. They are number 340.
Burma jade.
Yes, Burma jade. And they are bracelets.
Larger holes, because
they do.
Look, they're not done in China. They're done in Burma. And so the drilling is a little bit different.
Yeah, so the drilling's better. They're beautiful.
Really pretty, ready to wear.
Good Father's Day gift. He'll just get it a little late.
Burma jade. And real jade, because a lot of jade is expensive on the street.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so next, guys, here we're getting into the bone items. And this first one is probably the one I'm the most excited about.
What is it?
The bowl. Yes. So, you guys, we saw these. These are double drilled.
Triple drilled.
Well, triple drilled. Yeah, there's
2 holes on the bottom, 2 holes on top.
And a bowl and a hole in the dead center.
For design.
So you see, you guys can do a double strand bracelet very easily. When they're on the strand, they were only strung once. And if you do that, then they kind of go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, will you grab one just so they can see? But this opens up so many different possibilities with all of the holes in them. You know, you have the...
It'll be a nice double drill bead. It's basically a double drill bead.
Yeah.
But when they're on the string like this.
Yeah. When they're on the strand, you see, because they only do one side, they alternate and go back and forth. And then you get a whole different look just by doing that.
Right.
And then, like we said, they also have the hole in the middle. So these are the 20 millimeter carved bone double drilled beads, $341, and they're $1.13 a piece, guys.
See, they would look good like this. With the little brown, with those little brown.
Yeah.
The little brown,
the bone?
Not the bone, the brown.
The cedar wood?
The cedar wood,
yeah.
In between each one.
Right in between.
And then they do it on stretching.
Or the Tibetan sandalwood that we had last week, guys. And you know what? If you didn't get some because you weren't sure, but maybe you want some to go along with this, reach out to me. I will give you your price. They're just really cool, you guys. The carvings, the coloring, it's just so interesting and fun to look at because none of them are the same. Like this is lighter. This has like little hash marks on it. This one has triangles. They're all a little bit different. So this was $3.41. They're $1.13 a piece. Now we're getting to the turtles, which I'm very excited about. I was walking in, I saw them on the table, and I said, I don't know when you got these, but we're doing them in the sale. So the first one we're going to do is the darker one. It's $3.42. It is $6.75. It is a carved turtle bead from New Zealand. This is the dark one.
Double-sided.
The carving is double-sided.
From New Zealand.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. The wood is from New Zealand. Yes. And we have a lighter version, but this goes really well with any of the beads that we showed tonight.
Yes. Great earrings, great necklace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you wanted to grab 3, you could put these on a nice strand. They do have a smaller hole, but it's not like minuscule. It's just, I don't know, you might have to drill it out slightly if you wanted to put these on leather, but they're really cool. So this is $3.42, and it's the dark version of the New Zealand wood turtle beads.
Carved turtle.
Yep, and they are $6.75, and then $3.43 is, sorry, I gotta get rid of my paper. Is the lighter version, again, $6.75. I love the dark wood. Look at you. I just saw this one. Sorry, I have to go back. The black and brown cedar wood with this one, because it's got like the dark here, a little bit lighter, the dark here. You could go back and forth between the dark wood and the cedar wood. Whereas on the lighter one, you can use the natural cedar wood. You can use and they're all hand done. So the carvings, again, no two are the same. We want to bring you guys stuff that it is my mission to bring you guys stuff that you can't walk into any big box store and get. You're not going to. So this is the $3.43. It's $6.75, and it's the cardboard turtle beads for New Zealand. This is the light version.
You have a flashlight because you can't really see the lines on the.
Well, you need a flashlight?
On the dark one?
On the dark one.
Okay.
You can't really see the lines, and I think the detail is what sells those.
Did they ask?
No, I just think that it.
Okay. All right.
Heather, my fat fingered, my claim did not. Oh, you got it? Okay, good. Okay. So can you guys see that a little bit better? See how nice the carving is? It's not. It is in deep enough that it's not going to like rub off with wear quickly. They're very nice. So, up next we have large handmade African bone beads.
So let me grab
he's gonna explain these to you because the history is really cool.
Well, usually they come on big strings, and instead of selling them for, $30, $40 a string or whatever, we thought we'd break them down. And we could show them what they look like on string. They come off the raffia. But we broke them down for you guys. This is all done in Kenya.
Yes.
So this is the whole box, and she'll explain each one separately.
This is the whole box. They are $1.50 each, guys. So we're going to start with the natural ones. It's $3.44.
Yep, you're right.
Yep, $3.44. Okay. So you'll see that they are bone beads, but then the center has wood in it. They have a nice...
All hand done in
Kenya. All hand done in Kenya. They have a nice hole size. Some of them, the wood will pop out of if you only want
the big hole.
Yeah, if you want the really big hole, you can pop the wood center right out. It does it very easily.
But they're all hand done. See, no two are the same.
No, they're not at all. They just the coloring is beautiful. So this is $3.44. This is the natural, and it's $1.50.
So what they look like on the side. That's the way you'll see them when you beat them.
Yeah.
And they're big. What's the size of these? 20 mil?
Yeah, they're 20 or 22.
Let me tell you. These are bigger beads, so we don't want you to.
Yeah.
These are like 24 millimeter, 25 millimeter.
So they're an inch.
Oh yeah, they're you're right, Heather. They're about almost an inch.
Yeah,
wide.
They're absolutely beautiful.
And, I mean, long and yeah.
So this is the natural, and then we're gonna go into
what number is that?
These were 344.
344 natural.
345. We are calling beige wood because that's what it looks like. It looks like a bone or a piece of wood that's been carved.
So those have been
again,
like more like maybe tea dyed, or they start out white and then they tea dye them or whatever.
Right. Oh, yes, they use very natural supplies to do so. Just make sure Heather has it. Make sure Heather has what? Descendants, lovers, what do you want?
So
okay,
yes. Lovers, I guess, new, if you could just let them know how to order.
Yep, sure. If you were wondering, that is my email address. I will need you to send me your email. Well, you'll have my email address, phone number, address, and then you can either order by putting the item number in the comment along with the quantity you want. Otherwise, you you can do that, or you can send me an email. This would be the first time I ordered. Okay, right? Mary the command. Yes, I will need your email address. Just send it to me at tdstrinketsandtreasures@gmail.com. Okay. And right, so again, this is the beige wood, which was number 345. They're $1.50 a piece. Then next, these are my favorite. They are blue coral, number 346.
They're blue coral color, but they're not.
They're not actually.
They're still bone. They just dye them.
Well, all of these are bone. So I'm just going over the color. Again, they use natural sources to dye the bone. You can see that they're
like Levi color.
Yeah, it hits different every which way you do it. And again, no two are the same. The coloring is beautiful. I love it. Beads. So these are the blue. Oh, see, one of the pieces of wood just popped out. I want to show you. Yeah. So I figure I'll take advantage of the moment and show you what it looks like.
If you want, you can show how it pops back in if you do it the right.
Right there?
Yeah, you can just find the exact shape that they do.
Yeah.
And then you have to just find the shape that they did it in, and then it should pop back in.
Yeah. Thank you.
That would be the same shape.
Okay. Next up, we have 347, and these ones are black with white stripes. And the wood in these are even really, really dark.
So the way they get that, Heather, is they put like a line wherever they want the white stripe. Like if they start out white, they put it wherever, and then they dye it, and then that's how they get that pattern. It's called batik.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, these are the batik. Okay, so this is the black with white stripes, and it is number 347, $1.50 a piece. 348 is the brown with white stripes, which this one is my favorite. Well, outside of the coral, I like the blue too. But this is my favorite. I love the pinstriping that they got with it. Again, no two are the same. I like that it has the darker wood in the middle. You could put this on a nice thick piece of leather. If you have even 5 millimeter, pop out the center and put it on there.
Great with amber, great with tray beads. Gives you that boho look,
Yeah. So $3.48, $1.50. And then that's all of these ones, right?
Nope. No, you need the batik. The batik one.
Oh, yeah, this one, right?
Really cool.
Yes. So we don't have as many of these guys. There was only one strand of these, and once they're gone, they're gone. These are the batik, number 349. They're $1.50 a piece, and you can see the color variations.
Okay. And see how they, like that. Really cool. That with the bone that we're about to show, or the bone that you did,
So we're gonna bring you a bunch of different sizes of these, like Heishi disc ones, rondelles, and then we'll also bring rounds to you as well. And we have a large variety of sizes. Okay. So again, this was $3.49. It is the large handmade African bone beads batik. This one there was only one strand of. They're still $1.50 a piece. Okay. Now we are going to go with some
same thing but flat.
Yes, and remember, these are the ones that I used in the bracelet that I mentioned earlier. We are going to start with the large batik stripe.
I handed you the thing because you
This
kind of know
one.
what
Yep.
you're doing.
So this is the striped one. So it is the batik stripe number 350, $1.50. Again, these
flat.
would go. These are flat. Yeah.
So good earrings for the other ones.
Oh yeah, you could use the other ones in the necklace and then use these to make. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
You all right?
Yeah, no, it just gets hit because it's right up against my chair, but it's okay. So these ones they use the same method as the ones that we just showed, but they are flat. Again, they still have a very large hole, so they will go on 2mm leather. This was number 350, $1.50 a piece. Then we're going to go on to the batik star pattern. And again, no two are the same. They are all unique and different. The patterning is different. I was doing research on this and they said that there are certain... Yeah, we're going to have to get this off my chair. I don't want to make anybody sick.
Tell me.
It's just too close onto my chair. So every time I move, it's shaking. Good? Yeah, it's fine now. I needed it right there. Yep. Yep. I just don't want it. I don't want to give them like motion sickness or anything. So when I was researching these earlier today, I learned that the different ways that they do the markings, that certain artists are known, and you can actually find like if you go online and do research and take a picture with like a Google search, it will bring up like where they were made, how they were made. So again, these were the batik star, and it was item 350. 341 is a flat bone bead from Kenya, Africa, and it is this one is the top drill star. That's these, right? Or is this the chevron? Okay, stripe, top drill star. Okay, here it is. Figured it out. So this has the same marking as the round ones that we just showed you, except for they're drilled up top. Good. So this would be a very good way to do like a his and hers. You can use the round flat beads on her necklace, and then you can make a simpler necklace to go with it, string it on some leather, do a couple of cool knots, maybe add some bone beads to go in to bring out the white and make the contrast even more well known. So these are the top drilled stars, number 352. They're $1.50 each. Then we have what we are calling in 353 the top drilled domino. Oh, that's not the domino. And we're calling it that because they have varied holes, just like dominoes do. And they have the number of spots on one side is not the same as the back. So you have a variety of ways that you can use these just by how you string them. So again, these are the top drilled dominoes. They are number 353 and they're $1.50. And then we have the chevron with dots. So these ones, as the name says, are have the chevron look, but they also have the dots in the center, and they're, like I said before, they're different front or back. So you have a variety of ways that they can be used, and they're really great. So the chevron with dots was number 354, and it was $1.15. Now, you guys, these ones are my favorite. So these are Number 355, they are ornate carved bone beads. Retail price is $1.50. You guys are getting them for $1.13. And look at these, you guys. You see, they have the eye carving on them as well as the cross in between. Look at how beautiful these are. These are 10 millimeter. Each one is different, you guys. They're so interesting. I could totally geek out and spend a whole day just looking at these different ones because I just love it. And I know some people don't like bone beads. And I used to kind of be like that until I did research. And the bone beads, is a way to bring money into their village, into their family, but also it's a respect thing. They want to make sure if they're using an animal for food, for whatever, they're using every bit of that animal and not just discarding the unwanted bits. So they take the bones and they bleach them out, and then they go through and they carve and dye them. And it's just another way to respect them. So next up, we're bringing the round beads. Oh, sorry, this was $3.55 and they were $1.13. I see Jack's. Yeah, right, Kimberly? I do as well. These are just like, oh, they're just so pretty. Love it. Oh, Mary McMahon, you will not regret getting 10 of these babies. They're
cool.
absolutely.
That's one of my favorite.
I know.
Bone beads. The ornateness of it is just amazing.
Yeah, I was telling him I could literally geek out and just look at them all day.
It's a
Black
classier
onyx
bone bead.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Hi, Marcia. It's okay if you're late. You're still here. We love you. Okay, up next, we're getting into the rondelles, guys.
Not exciting, but great filler beads, right?
Exactly,
Right.
And they're a great spacer bead.
I
used these in my video that I posted today.
To go in between the great beads, right?
Will you grab the necklace so I can show it?
Yeah.
How much was $3.55?
The one
$3.55, yes, are $1.13. These are the 5mm rondelle bone beads, and they are $7.50 a strand. They are nice long strands. They are 18 inches. See, this is the one that I made earlier. And I used the bone bead on either side of the wooden bead and then the blue Botswana agate. Every single bead on this strand came from
17 inches.
They came from here. Oh, they're 17 inches? Yep. Okay. But these are the 5mm rondelle bone bead. They're $7.50 a strand, and it's number 356. Then we're going to go to 357, and it is a 6mm rondelle bead. It is also $7.50, and that is because the smaller bead that you get, the more chance of waste they are. So the 4mm and smaller are often more expensive because of that specifically. So these are 357, 6mm. They are $7.50 a strand. Then we have it in 8mm on 358, and these are $9.38 a strand. Sorry, the words on my paper causing focusing issues. I apologize for that. But like I said, these are the 8mm, and they are $9.38 a strand. Then we have number 359, and these are 12mm rondelle bone beads. They are $15 a strand. You guys, this has got heft. It just has weight to it. They're very nice. The coloring is uniform. You still get in, and you have individual parts. Sorry. Like right there, they'll have little, some people call them imperfections. I call it personality. I love it. And that's Steve. The way the bone, yeah, exactly. Weird, a little nerdy, but we love him. He's unique.
How big is the hole?
Oh,
well, it's on, to let you know, let me show you how thick this is. It's on this thick string. So you can probably fit a 2mm leather through it.
Yep. Not the 5mm.
The 5?
That 5mm, you cannot get a
5mm?
1.5. I tried.
What are the bone and the beads, please?
What
They
are
were gonna have plastic bone.
It says, what are the bone and the beads, please?
Disgruntled customer. It's yak. That's terrible. Yak horn. They don't harm the animal.
No.
Did anybody laugh at that one?
They don't harm the animal with bone beads?
Disgruntled.
No, the bone beads. But in other words, they eat
No,
whatever
know.
for the food.
They don't harm the animal.
They don't poach the animal just for the bone. Okay.
Correct. Okay, that was $3.59, and it's the 12 millimeter for $15. And then we have the you're so bad.
Did you already do
No,
the
that wasn't Steve Kim. That was Bernie.
Is that
this
is the 18 millimeter? Did you do the 14?
Yes, I did the 14 was 360. Yeah, no, not yet. 361 is the 18 millimeter rondelle beads, and it is $18.75 a strand. These are really big. These are cool. To go with some of the wood beads, you guys could. It'd be so
18,
pretty.
We have about 6 tons of those.
Yeah.
How much are these?
$18.75.
Okay. Right,
Yep. So now we're coming to the rounds. Yes. So we're going to start with number 362, which is a 4 millimeter round bone bead. They are $5.63 a strand. And these are on a bit thinner string, but they still have quite a good hole size. So these are really nice. These are the 4 millimeter round bone beads, number 362, and they are $5.63 a strand. Then we're going to go to the 6 millimeter round bone beads, which is $3.63, and these are $7.50 a strand. So again, it's a very nice neutral. And maybe you want the look of a pearl, but don't have the budget of a pearl. These are they have a lot of the same qualities. They have the same coloring. They would work really, really well. These are the 6 millimeter 363. They're $7.50 a strand. 364 is the 8 millimeter rounds, and they are $9 a strand. Guys, do you see how long this strand is? It's just, they're beautiful. These are on the thicker, these are on the thicker strand. So you can at least get 1.5, possibly bigger. These are the 8 millimeter 364, $9 a strand. Then we're going to go to the 10 millimeter at 365, and they are $11.25 a strand. These are just so cool. You guys, this with the wood beads, and we have some carved ones coming up. The carved ones, Brandon thinks I say stunning too much, but they really are. But they are very interesting, and the carvings are intricate and all of that. But these are the 10 millimeter 365. They're $11.25 a strand. And then we're going to go to 366. Or did I just do that?
I missed. That's 10 millimeter. This is 12 millimeter.
Okay, so the 12 millimeter is 366, and it is $15 a strand. So we only have. Oh no, there's more.
It's 12 millimeter. Yep.
Yep, 366 is 12. It is $15 a strand.
367.
Yep, 367 is going to be the 14 millimeter. And the 14 millimeter are $18.75 a strand at 367. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. As these get bigger, you guys, there are going to be some natural like stippling that's just from the bone to get a full bead without any like markings on them would be a lot more expensive. These are 367. They're 14 millimeter. They're $18.75 a strand. And the last bone rounds that we have are 368. They are 16 millimeter, and they are $22.50 a strand.
They're like nice.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And the holes in these are good. You guys can get 2mm leather through these. They're really nice. I
You can
really
do it
like
on
them.
wire too. with
Yeah.
anything.
Okay, we're coming into some carved bone
Carved bone.
beads. $3.69.
Looks like
This
it's
first
like that.
one is the 1-inch bowed beads with eye carving. They're $15 a strand. And the color etching, I've noticed that some of them are darker, some of them are a little lighter. You get a good variation on any one strand. And they are $15 a strand. So these are the 1-inch bone tube beads with eye carvings, number 369, and it's $15 a strand. This next one is also $15 a strand, and it is the 1-inch foam bead with feather carving. You see, you got the way that they go into the chevron. Every once in a while, you're going to get one that has more of like the moon, like a crescent moon shape to it. They're just all different, all hand done. These holes can more than accommodate a 2mm piece of leather, which would just go beautifully on this. But you guys know me and my bone and my leather. I love it. So this was $3.70 bone beads with feather carving, $15 a strand. Then we are going to go to number 371, which is the 10mm bone beads with crosshatch and eye carving. So this would be the crosshatch, and then those are the eye carving. No two beads are the same. These are all done by hand from Africa.
No.
Oh,
none of the bone. None of this bone's
sorry.
not from Africa. This one's from India.
These ones are from India?
all the bone, like since we started with those rondelles and the rounds, those are from India.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
apologize.
The African ones were the batik ones and those big stuff.
Okay. Will they have any more round bone beads that are carved? Yes, we will, Mary. So these are number 371, and they are the 10mm bone beads with crosshatch and eye carving. They're $18.75 a strand.
So did Mary see the individual ones? The one that just commented when we had the round ones, the individual beads?
No, she just asked for more carved round.
She didn't like that. Did she see that original one that we did?
She just was wondering if we were going to have more. Like, are we going to show more?
Did she see the one that we did about 10 minutes ago with the individual bow of the round, the really ornate ones?
Oh, if you're did you see the ones that? Yes, she bought them. Okay, yes.
So here's the next one.
So these next ones are 10mm bone, but they have the yin yang carving. They're also $18.75 a strand. Yes, these two come next. These are the ones when I say the yin yang carving. This is what I mean, because it has the 2 dots, the little swoopy thing. I love this one. It's so interesting. And you put this up against something and you get a natural texture that is just hard to match. This is just pure art. I love it. Okay, this was $371 for $18.75. Now, these ones, there's only 2 strands of them, you guys. And these are just the 10mm with the eye carvings. So these just have the little, like, dartboard with the hole in the middle and then the carving around it. As I said, there's only 2 strands. And these are the 373 and they're $18.75 a strand. Then up next,
you got the 2 strands.
I did the eye carving.
Yep. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Very good.
And then those are the 6x9 or the 1/2 inch. These are the 6x9.
Yep.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. 374 or 6x9 bone rondelle beads with eye carving. They are $15 a strand. You can see these ones have the it's not the round circle and then the dot in the middle. These are the more curved oval shape eye carving with the dot in the middle. They are 6x9 and they are $15 a strand. What are you laughing about?
They're
laughing at us.
Okay. Next, we have the 375. They are 1/2-inch lantern bone beads with carvings. They are $15 a strand. And we called them lantern because that's what they look like. They look like little lanterns to me. They're like a carved rectangle, but then it goes in a circle at the end. And they're just so cool. Like,
so they have the eye pattern because the eye is like a universal sign.
Yeah, to ward off evil. Yeah, for protection, things like that.
They use it all the time.
Yeah, so this is 375 hatchet lantern bone beads with eye carvings. They are $15 a strand. Guess what, guys? We are getting into the Dragon Skin Agate, and I could not be more excited. Gonna take a drink real quick and flip this over because it got dirty from the bone beads. We are doing the Dragon Skin Agate, you guys. I can't wait to show you. We have so many different shapes, sizes, colors, all of that. And I'm very excited to set it. It looked like a little alien. Yeah, they could, Rosanna. You're right.
They do.
Yes, the boys are lurking, making comments. So, we are starting with number 376, and these are the Dragon Skin Agate, and they are $15 a strand. Yeah, you can.
Because of course we showed these first, and we should have showed these. But like you know, when we start bringing the focal pieces, this is the reason that we're going to bring these in, so these go with it.
And they're all different, you guys. Some of them have this like reddish brown quality to it. Some of them have like the really dark blue swoops in it. So we're gonna get to these in just a second. We're just starting with the rounds. We only have the 2 sizes in the rounds. So they are 6mm or 376. They are $15 a strand. And then sorry, gotta change my paper. The 8mm are number 377, and they are $16.88 a strand. I had not seen these anywhere before I found them here. There's such a variety of color within these beads on one strand that you could take it any which way. You could keep it light. You could go darker with the deep browns and the deep blues, or you can stay in the lighter green. I'm going to introduce you to another bead later on, guys, that has that like beautiful mint green, like the perfect shade. They're just stunning. So these are the 8mm Dragon Skin Agate beads, 377, and they are $16.88 a piece. Now, 378, guys, is 26 by 44 Dragon Skin Agate.
48.
Oh, sorry, 26 by 48 Dragon Skin Agate, flat oval focal beads, and these are $6 a piece. Are we starting here?
A mistake on the description.
You know, I'm just trying to catch up.
We're starting with this?
You guys are
Okay.
going crazy here.
All right, sounds good.
You're going this way and then this way. Right?
So these are the 26 by 48. They're flat oval focal beads. Look, you guys can get all of the variation of the tones and colors.
So the suggestion on this one, we'll pick the prettiest ones at first come, first serve.
Yeah.
Right? They all change, but the first ones that order them, we'll pick the prettiest. But they're all pretty, but some have a little bit more stripes and whatnot, you know. But that's what we can do.
We will do our best. Yeah. But they're all unique and interesting. So these are, I showed them all of the different ones. I have like 6 in my hand. Okay, so these were number 378. They're $6 a piece. Now we are going to go to 379, and these are 30 by 38 flat oval beads, and they are $5.25 a piece. So see, this is the perfect example of the dark blue and like the gold that you get in some. Then you add in other ones. Oh, you guys, there are so many different ways you can take this. I know some of you guys were like, wow, that's a lot of items. It's a lot of items because it's a lot of colors that you can match these with. Look at the deeper blues in this. Or this one has like the purplish blue to it. They're just so interesting and unique. And these are the 30 by 38s. They are $5.25, number 379. Now we're going to go to 380, and these are 26 by 52 flat oval focal beads, and they are $6.75. So these ones are longer. Just look at that agate. Ah, the glow right in the middle. Guys, so these ones are longer, but they're a little bit thinner. Do you see that nice full size in it? You can definitely get 1.5 in these ones. So these are the 26 by 52, number 380, and they are $6.75 a piece. Okay, I have 2 coin beads coming up, guys. Okay, the first one is a 20 millimeter coin bead, and they are $2.63 a piece. Now, these ones have the nickel, right? Yeah, they have tighter banding on it. These are more of the tan and that green color, guys. Just wait. Just wait. I found a bead that exact color. There's a couple that have darker, but this is where you see the agate banding in it, especially on these coin beads. So these were the 20 millimeter, number 381, and they are $2.63 a piece. Then we have these 25 by 6 millimeter coin beads, number 382, and they are $3 a piece. And
a little thicker.
Yeah, these ones are a little bit thicker. Beautiful. But again, better yeah, these are higher quality. These, see the tight banding? I got to hold this one up by itself so that my camera isn't trying to focus on all of them. You see that banding, you guys? It looks like somebody literally pinstriped the hell out of this, but they didn't. This is the way they found it. They just cut it into coins and brought it to us. They're absolutely stunning. And you'll see on this side, you get more of the blues and the greens. On this side, you get more of the creams and the browns. It can go any which way. So these were $382, 25 by 6 millimeter, and they're $3 a piece. 383 is a twisted oval focal bead, and it is $3.75 a piece. These ones are smaller. You get the dark navy blue. You see the whole size is good. What?
Smaller than what?
They're smaller than the ones we offered a little bit earlier. This is not like 52.
Oh, I thought you meant smaller than the coin.
No, they aren't smaller than the coin. I just mean the ovals. Now, when it says that it's a twisted oval, that's because you see how they just put a slight twist to it when they were shaping it. They're very beautiful. Again, now that was 383. They were $3.75 a piece. Up next, we have 384, 10 by 14 rondelle beads. Gorgeous. These are $1.50 a piece.
So pretty.
Yeah. Again with the coloring, you guys. I don't think there's a color that wouldn't go with these unless it's like fluorescent. You can find something to go with everything. You can go with the agate. You can go...
They're about the size of a marble.
Yeah, you can go with the fire agate from the last live sale. It would go beautifully with these. They're great. So these are the 10 by 14 millimeter rondelle beads, number 384, and they're $1.50 a piece.
And here's the smaller things.
Yes. So now this is the smaller version, 385, and they're 8 by 12 millimeter Dragon Skin Agate rondelle beads.
$1.13, right?
Yep, $1.13 a piece. You see this, you guys? Look at that. The banding on this teeny tiny bead, and it's just stunning. So these were the 8 by 12, and they were $1.13. I've been much better. Not everything has been stunning.
Yeah, it means not everything's stunning.
I need to get some more adjectives,
Adjectives.
you guys. Okay, these ones are 13 by 18 barrel beads. They are $1.88 a piece, and it is number 386.
But those are stunning.
Yeah. Oh, these ones are?
Those are stunning.
Oh, okay, guys. Guess what? You hear?
Those
These
are stunning.
ones are stunning. I would say that you could probably get 150 or 1.5 millimeter bead through these, or leather through the hole here. But they're
got great color on them.
Yes, they're all interesting. They all have their own little individual personality with it. There's some striping. These ones look a lot like snake skin. Oh, look at the blue, you guys.
So this is what they look like. But we want to break things up so you can afford them.
Yes. If there's something that you may want a strand of, let me know. But we broke them up so you could get a variety of different shapes. Now we're going to go into the tube beads. So this first one is number 387. It is 9 by 32 and it is $3. So these have some more of the like lighter green to them. The lighter green and the gold. You will see what beads I have to match with these. And you will see that though sometimes it's not always like in your face, there is a method to my madness. I promise. There really is. We worked very hard to give you guys a curated collection of beads. So this was $387, 9 by 32 millimeters, $3 a piece.
Sure, we worked like a few, like 3 or 4 nights to get to do an hour and a half.
Exactly. So this is $388. It is 14 by 40 millimeter, and these are $450 a piece. So these ones, you guys, have the more like marbled look to them.
They're
almost.
not as stripy.
Yeah, they're not as stripy. They still have some banding. It's just not as obvious on these. But I would definitely use these as a secondary focal. Have one of the large ovals in the center. And then right when you get to the point of your collarbone, you put another bead so that it draws the attention up to your face.
Look.
Yes, they do. So these ones were 14 by 40, $388, and they were $450. These ones go really good with the rondelle beads that he said were stunning. These ones, these are the best really ones.
Not best, but more ornate. They're all pretty, but that one's just...
This is one that is just, it's got more of the blues than the lighter greens. It's got grays, everything. This is $389, and they are 13 by 40. Tube beads, they are $6 a piece. Okay, now we're going to throw in a little sparkle.
Yeah.
And so, these are AA+ grade Chinese crystals.
Right. So if you look on the internet and other places, most people carry like $2 and $3 crystals. That's what this one looks like. Okay. So I want you to show the difference. So this is like what you see on the internet. We have tons of that. If people want their $2, $3 a string.
Right.
The line that we're about to show is this quality. Look at the difference. We're about to show the higher quality. Like anybody that ordered those 938 strings, the wheels last time.
Correct, yeah.
So this is all the same line. This is A quality. So the one on this side right here.
This one is made, the coating put on it to hide that it's ugly, cheap glass.
I don't know about
this one is on there, and it helps accentuate all of the cuts, the facets. The light just bounces all around.
This is AA quality. This is just the regular quality. The same glass is just better quality. That's all.
I don't know about the same glass, but okay. This is 6 millimeter clear crystal rondelle beads with AB. They are $563 a strand. It is number 390. Now, 390. Okay, I was like, oh. Now we have the 8 millimeter crystal clear rondelle beads with AB.
Gorgeous. They're all gorgeous.
Yes, they're beautifully faceted with the AB coating. Again, you just see it bouncing around. It is $750 a strand. Then we come to the AA 10 millimeter clear crystal faceted round beads with AB, and they come to $12. Look at those. Oh my goodness. I don't even have to do anything and it bounces everywhere.
They're almost like disco-y balls.
Yes.
They're so, it's like Vegas on a string.
Yeah, they have teeny tiny little facets, you guys. Right? Do you see those? Oh, the facets are beautiful. Okay, now we are at the 10 millimeter faceted round beads with AB, and these are $9 a strand. Oh, sorry, $3.93. And again, these have the really teeny tiny facets on them. They go great. Okay, on to the next one. We have $3.94, and it is 5 millimeter crystal clear faceted cubes with AB, and they are $5.63 a strand. So these are the faceted cube beads. So if you want to throw in another shape, these go really well in bracelets, on a necklace. And these are the faceted cube beads with AB, $3.94, and they are $5.63 a strand. Then we're going to bump up to the Mama Bear. And these are the 13 millimeter crystal cube beads with AB. They are $13.50 a strand. Do you see the sparkle? You should see how much it sparkles.
On the camera.
Look.
Yeah, those are ridiculous.
Yeah, they're awesome. Okay. Then we have $3.95. Oh, no, sorry, $3.96. These are AA plus grade 5 millimeter champagne cubes, and they are $5.63 a strand. So these have that like light. It's not gold. It's not silver. It's that champagne. These would go really good with the cubes.
Do you think, are we going too fast or too slow? Can you guys comment? I mean, are we going too fast? Should we go slower? Is everyone seeing everything? You know, this helps us run smoother next time.
Yeah. Is everybody good? Are we going too fast? Is the speed good for everybody?
We go faster.
Yeah. It takes a minute for them to get it. I do a rondelle in the we don't have any of the rondelles in the champagne, but
no.
But we can.
I mean, none of the higher quality I have.
Okay. Oh, it's a good speed. Okay. Good to know. Really. The list helps a lot. I'm so glad you guys. I'm really glad to hear that because it was extra work, so I'm glad it's helping.
I mean, we have stuff like this.
Yeah, we have like. This just isn't the same quality as the other ones. It's nice. And if you guys would like us to do some of the like less expensive
they're $2.50 a
crystals, yeah, they're like $2.50 a string. If you guys would like us to bring these, then we can do it. Colors. Yes, tons of colors. Okay, but moving on, we are at $3.97, 10 millimeter crystal clear heart beads. Oh, they're not in the right color order.
I got it. What's the next one?
Crystal clear heart beads.
What's the next?
Okay. This is it. Yeah.
There's some AB mixed in there.
Oh, yep.
Let me see.
It's okay. Okay.
Let's see that.
Yeah. Just a second. Let's make sure we separate these guys. Sorry about that. And I didn't mean to jostle the camera.
The guy that said the speed is good. Just be sure that you say the numbers.
Okay. We'll do.
Everybody wants the list next time.
It's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, $3.95, 13 millimeter crystal clear faceted. Yeah, crystal clear heart beads. They're $11.25 a strand. There's sorry, guys.
That have AB on there,
yes, there are a couple of strands on here that have AB coating, but when we say crystal clear, these are what you're going to get. AB. Yeah, it doesn't have AB. We will show one with AB.
Yeah. Show it now when we
okay.
Get to it.
I'm going to get to this number, but this is the one with the AB. Yeah.
That one's lightly A bead or lightly.
Yeah, it has like a light coating. It's not as thick as that and dramatic as that one, but this one was $3.97. Crystal clear hearts $11.25. Now we're going to go to $3.98, and we are going to have lilac crystal heart beads, and they are $11.25 a strand as well. This goes really great with the disc ones that we just did at the last sale. You can see the faceting on there. It just, the light bounces around everywhere. $3.98 is the lilac crystal heart beads. They are $11.25 a strand. Now we are going to go to $3.99, and these are the red heart crystal beads. Again, they are $11.25.
$10. 10 millimeter.
Yeah, these are 10 millimeter.
Make great earrings.
Yeah,
great bracelets.
They would. I know it's not February, but
buy it now.
You'll use it. Yeah, exactly. So this is $3.99. The 10 millimeter red crystal heart beads. $11.25. You'd be a good bead daddy.
These can be split, right?
Yes, they can be. Go right ahead. Yeah. Okay, this is the number 400. It's the crystal clear with a bead. They're $11.25 a strand. They are.
Those are stunning.
Yeah. Okay. Glad to know. It's like when Randy says it's good gold or bad gold. I guess Bernie's is going to be stunning. Okay. 401, we have light rose crystal heart beads, 10 millimeter. They're $11.25 a piece. Nice. These are great. More of the like purple tones are showing up. They're very good. Yeah. No, I think that it will go. We have
another 20 minutes. Okay.
Okay, guys.
We'll do this one, but we're not going to do all. We ran out of time. We're not going to do all the stone. Sorry, too much right now.
Bernie.
It's like 10. It's rolling on 10 o'clock for most people.
This is when the sales go. Yeah. You guys, I have gemstones coming up after these. We were going to do some metal beads and some like Amazonite and a new bead. Do you guys want me to keep going, or are you good?
I think that we should save it for the next one. Yeah, we're going to save it for the next one. What? We've done the prep work. So I think we're going to wrap it up.
They are all good to keep going. That is what the comments say.
Okay, we will, because this is out. We'll do the brass. Okay, we'll do the brass and all that, but we'll stop at this one.
I would rather do.
We'll stop at this one, and then we'll do the stone after. Okay. Did you get this green heart?
No.
Okay, we'll stop with the brass. Okay.
Bernie. This is number 402. It is 10 millimeter green crystal heart beads. It is $11.25 a strand. So this is the last one, but you can see the pink. Yes, they're all saying, please keep going, please. I know, but they would like to see the stones as well. I don't. Okay, up next, you guys, we have handmade Ethiopian metal beads.
Is all handmade beads?
Yes, they use. Sometimes they use the artillery from different, kerfuffles that they have, and they go back and they do these. So the first one is 403 2 millimeter handmade brass heishi beads. It is a 28-inch strand, and it is $11.25.
All handmade in Ethiopia.
Yeah, and you see how itty-bitty these are, you guys? They're great. They're a great spacer. This is 403 2 millimeter handmade brass, $11.25 a strand. And then we keep going, and we get to the silver, which is 404. Okay, which is 404. and it's $11.25 a strand. And then finally, to wrap it up, we have 405 2mm handmade copper Aishi beads. These are also $11.25 a strand.
They're long strings, handmade.
Yeah.
Each one is handmade.
They're all handmade. Each bead is done individually. Then we go on to 406, and we have some small copper tube beads. It is a 30-inch strand. Sorry. Okay. Okay. But it's a bar.
Okay.
Like,
I don't know how to
if you put them the other way, then I can grab them right here. Yeah, thank you. That makes it. Okay, small copper tube beads from Ethiopia. It's a 30-inch strand, number 406, and it's $15 for the entire strand.
Look how big the holes are.
Yeah.
The holes are big because they're done on like a 2mm cotton.
Yeah, they're on a 2mm cotton. If you see the strand right here, that's how thick it is. So you can use, even though these are tiny, the best part is that you can still use them on leather, because it's very difficult to find a smaller bead like this that has the hole to accommodate the thicker materials. Then we have handmade 6mm copper tubes. These are number 407, and they are $22.50. You guys, they're not crooked. The strands are so tight that it's causing the beads to buckle.
Each piece is different.
But you can see this could easily, I think these could go on 3mm leather. Yeah, exactly.
So these are handmade. Each tube is handmade out of genuine copper.
They're all different. They have different like markings. They're from Ethiopia, and they're just beautiful. Okay, and then we have 408 6x9 copper bicone beads. This is a 30-inch strand, and it is $22.50. Again, nice big thick holes. They are strung on 3mm copper. 30 inches of 6x9mm handmade copper bicones, $22.50. Then we're going to go to 409, and we're going to switch to brass. So these are tiny brass tubes, 36-inch strand, 409, and they are $15. And again, you'll see the size of the cotton in them, so you can put these on 1 and 1.5 inch leather easily. Then we are going to go to the 3x7mm handmade brass tube beads from Ethiopia, number 410, 26-inch long strand, $15.
All handmade.
All handmade.
And then does Bernie have the interlocking crisp spacer beads?
Interlocking what?
Crisp spacer beads.
Interlocking crisp.
Oh,
it's glass? What do you mean?
No, it's brass. I know what you mean.
It's interlocking brass. Oh, you mean the snake ones? They're like snake?
Like the ones I think
you mean these.
And if you do, he's gonna grab them. Okay, while we're waiting, we are at 411. They're 5x8 handmade brass oval beads from Ethiopia, 30-inch strand. They are $22.50 a strand. You guys, these are so pretty. I think they're rice beads. I love them. That is the shape they are. They still have that nice big hole. They're going to be beautiful on leather. You can put it on black and it'll pull out the darker tones. You can put it on brown. It just goes on any of them. Gray. It's great.
Are they talking about these, the snake ones?
I don't think they are, but...
Are these the ones you're talking about, Marcia? Hold on. She'll tell us in a second. Okay, so these were the 5x8 handmade brass oval beads, number 411, and they are $22.50. Then we have the 7mm handmade brass bicones. That's such a pretty sound. From Ethiopia, 30 inches long. The strand is $22.50. They're just so pretty. So these are the 7mm brass bicones. They are $22.50.
No, they were not those.
Wait.
Okay.
No, these are.
I know which ones you're talking about.
Oh, those weren't the stones.
No,
What is it?
Okay.
they're really, really thin. I don't think you have them. I've never seen them.
Thin what?
Oh, brass spacer beads, and
Good luck.
they're curved. Yeah, they kind of just fit together real nice.
Okay, so they are $4.13. And these are large handmade brass tube beads from Ethiopia. $22.50 a strand. You guys look. They have all of the like tool markings on them that give them more personality. No two beads are alike. These are $4.13. Large handmade brass tubes from Ethiopia, $22.50. We are going to move on to the silver now. So $4.14, sorry. 3x5 handmade silver tube beads from Ethiopia. It's a 22-inch strand and they are $15. And again, even though that's the measurement, you see this cord that they're on? No, because I don't have it on the camera shot. It is a nice thick cord. So you get the 414 3x5 handmade silver tube beads from Ethiopia, $15 a strand. Then we're going to go to 415 and we have the 5mm handmade silver bicone beads from Ethiopia. It's a 30-inch strand and they're $22.50. So these are what I like to call like a squatty bicone because it looks like they kind of got smushed in. I love this size. Again, nice large hole to accommodate leather if that's what you're wanting to use them for. This is $415, $22.50 for a 30-inch strand of handmade silver bicone beads. Then $416, we are at the 7mm handmade silver bicone beads. This is a 32-inch strand. It is $22.50. These are the ones that I used on the bracelet I made with the red and black buffalo horn beads in between them. These are the ones that I did that with. So this is $416 and it's $22.50. And then we have 7mm handmade silver bicone or silver oval beads. The number is 417. It's a 32-inch strand, and it is also $22.50. Again, this is more when I was talking about like the champagne color. It could be gold, it could be silver. It goes with either. These are like that as well. So these are the silver oval beads from Ethiopia, $22.50.
Right?
Oh, hold on.
You're not going to be able to go. Because if we do this, we're not going to be able to go. You will not be able to go. What?
We have a page.
One, two, three. Three and a half pages.
What do we do with it?
I have two pages right
Well,
here.
you've
But
got bigger.
it's a
You got
whole
bigger
other
plans.
item. I don't know why
I know.
we should.
But I think
I'm getting out.
they all want to keep going. I don't.
It's up to you two. I don't care.
I
I'd
think
say
we
same.
should go. It doesn't
But we've
go.
been at this for how long?
I know, but we didn't.
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half.
We didn't get any of this thing except go with the
I
Dragon
told
Skin
you we have
Agate.
too many items. We have too many items. Well, I think we'll just do it next time. It's stone and everything. I think we should do it next time because we have so many items left. It'll be another half hour.
We have this and this.
And what did you end up with that one?
Which one is that? I know.
We have
But
3
with
pages
two
left.
pages. Oh my god. Okay.
We're deciding whether we want to. The next item is another half hour.
Yes, so we have
So-
about a half an hour's left
I
worth of
need-
items, and they are different stone beads that would go with this Dragon Skin Agate.
There's not a whole lot in the brass.
But we're going to the stones now, which they will.
Bernie might have
Yeah.
a date.
I have nothing.
No, Kim said that.
What did Kim say? Birdie might have a
I don't have a
date.
date.
We love you, Heather. Hey, girl, did you spike your water tonight? Not yet. That's coming.
That's on the way.
Love you too, Marsha. I think we should.
What? What are you thinking? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You want to go?
Yeah, they want to get the stones that go with the dragon skin jasper, is what they're saying.
If you're going to do it, you
Yeah,
Good
I'll
start
go
doing
through
it.
it fast. We started with the honey tiger eye rounds. Okay, guys, we're going to go through the natural tiger eye shapes. We went with the ones that are dyed and heated. These are all the natural tones of tiger eye. So 418 is the 4mm. Oh, I need the brown and gold first. Honey is second.
What's up, David? Can you help me?
Yeah,
David,
David, I just need 4,
The
6,
natural.
8,
4, 6, and 8, and
10, and
And-
12. We got them all.
and natural tiger's eye.
Yeah. Can you hand me the 4 so I can start showing it?
Yes.
I know. Yeah.
Worse.
Okay.
Let me have it right.
So
Wait.
the 4mm 418, they're $7.15 a strand. Sorry. These are the 4mm, the common everybody knows this is tiger eye kind of thing. They're 418 4mm, they're $7.50 a strand. Now I'm just gonna explain this once because the 6-inch strands are gonna cost the same as the 4mm. The reason for that is because there's more risk for breaking and there's a greater loss situation. So that's why they tend to be the same price. So 418 is the 4mm, $7.50. Then we have the 419 and we have the 6mm round and it is $7.50 a strand. These are nice, really long strands. They are full top to bottom. You are getting a lot of very nice strands. So this is the 6mm 419 and it's $7.50. Then we're going to go into the 8mm and these are $9.38 a strand. Yes, $9.38 a strand, number 420. 8mm. Then wait, where's the 10mm?
You, what do you mean?
Yeah, I need 10 and 12 still.
I-
Oh wait, no, you're right. Sorry.
What do you do? What do you need?
No.
What number
What
were
are
you
we
on?
doing? It looks like
You're
one got
holding 10.
bumped. Yeah. So these
Bless
are
you.
Thank you.
You're holding 10. He just didn't give you it all.
okay. So these are the 10mm.
That's
These
8mm.
Okay, so this is the 8mm. It is number 420 and
I
it's
need all the sizes,
$9.38.
12, 14 of the brown.
And then the 10mm.
It's 8mm.
Yeah, this is the 8. Then we're going to the 10mm. It's $421 and it is $13.50 a strand.
Hey, bring it over. Over here.
I only need to 12. That's it.
You only to 12?
Yep, we only
Okay,
went
good.
to 12.
There you go.
Okay, so these are the 10mm 421. They're $13.50 a strand. Then we go to the 12mm 422 and it's $18.75 a strand. You guys, the chatoyancy and pattern in these beads, he does not get dyed or heat treated. There's not going to be color loss to these. You're not going to come away from beading with them and have hands that are covered in stuff. 422, it's the 12mm natural brown and gold tiger eye. It's $18.75. Now we are at the honey tiger eye 4mm. number 423, and it is $15. You guys, I love this. I love the honey tiger eye. It's so dainty and pretty, and it goes with stuff. So 4mm is $423, and it is $15. Again, the 6mm is the same price as the 4mm at $15 a strand. It is number 425.
What size are you doing?
I did the 8.
Why do you have 6s and 8s in your hand?
Because I didn't put those back down because somebody moved my cart. So the 8mm is $425. $18.75 a strand. Then we have some 10mm natural honey, $426, and they are $22.50. The beads, they just speak for themselves. Now, the next one, you guys, goes perfectly. Babe, will you grab one of the Dragon Skin Jasper coins that has all of the blue? So this color is called Natural Midnight Blue Tiger Eye Round Bead. So these are deep, dark navy blue, but you put them next to the dragon skin, and do you see how all the coloring jumped out on this coin? It's just, I had to pair these with it. So these are 427 4mm Natural Midnight Tiger Eye round beads. They're $15 a strand. Then we go to the 6mm. It's $428 of the Midnight Blue, and they are $15 a strand. Here you can see like the variation of the blue. They have the same chatoyancy that Tiger Eye is known for. So we are at $428 and $15 a strand. $429 is the 8mm, and it is $18.75 a strand. Again, this is all natural coloring. There's no... Okay, I'll take that into consideration, Kimberly. Okay, so this is the 8mm, $429, and it's $18.75. We also have it in 8mm. Or I'm sorry, 10mm. $429 is 10mm, and it's $22.50. There are only 3 strands of the 10mm. Now we're going to go to the 12mm, number 431, and it is $33.75 a strand. There are 5 of these available. You can just see how it just like, the tone just goes through, but it's so beautiful because it's got that dark midnight color. Oh, okay.
So just for a second.
All right.
The next item I want to show that we're showing next is you showed this one already, and you showed this one already, right?
Yep.
So these grow like that. Now the next batch, they're going to grow together. The rock grows together. So you mix the beige, you're mixing these two together, and it grows all together in one in the same bead. See how it's okay?
So you see how the colors just dance one into the other.
Yeah, and this is called honey blue. Okay,
yes.
So I'll give you the right size.
So the 4mm of the natural honey blue, number 432, and it is $15 a strand. Again, this will pull out the different tans and navies within the Dragon Skin Agate very nicely. Then we go to the 6mm, which is $433. It is $15 a strand, the natural honey blue. You guys, look. I get so excited when I see like the marbling. It just stripes around itself. So the 6mm honey blue is $433, and it is $15 a strand. The 8mm is $18.75 a strand. You guys look, it's like almost perfectly split on these beads right here. They're so cool. So the 8mm midnight blue is $18.75. Then we're going to go to the 10mm. Oh, no, that was the 10mm. No, is this 10 or 12?
That's 10.
Where's the 12?
Oh, that might be 12. Let's see, that's 10. There's no 12. You're on the honey blue?
Yeah, there's no 12.
It didn't say there's 12. Wait,
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
There's no
I
12.
looked at the wrong thing. Sorry. 435 is the 10 millimeter. It is $22.50 a strand. Now we're going to go on to what's known as natural brown blue.
Brown blue. So it's the brown, the original brown, and the blue mixed together.
Yeah, and it happens naturally. We don't have all of the colors in this. We only have 6, 8, and 10.
We have all the colors. We just don't have.
Oh, sorry, the sizes. Okay, so the 6 millimeter of the brown blue tiger eye is number 436, and it's $9 a strand. So that's the 6 millimeter. The 8 millimeter is $11.25 a strand. Number 437. This is the 10 millimeter. You can see that's the natural color of the tiger eye. And then on the back, it has the dark blue. So you put these with everything and they're good. Okay, so this is the 10 millimeter brown blue tiger eye, $438, and it's $13.13 a strand. Then we're going to move on to the natural red tiger eye beads. The 4 millimeter is $439, and it's $825. This has a 6 on it for some reason, sir. This is the 4 millimeter. $439. It is $825 a strand. You have 1 6.
Wow.
We don't have the 6 listed, so then
everybody wants the 6. They can say it.
Yeah, I have 1 strand of the 6. It's the same price as the 4 millimeter at $825 a strand. If somebody wants to call it out first, it's all yours. I'm going to move on to the 8 millimeter, which is the number 440. It is $9.38 a strand at 8 millimeter, the natural red tiger eye, $440. The last size we're going to do is the 10 millimeter of the natural red tiger eye beads, and it is $13.13 a strand. So this is the natural red tiger eye. Okay, guys, the next one that we're going to have up, I grabbed some Amazonite. It's more inexpensive. I wanted to show you how nicely it goes with the Dragon Skin Jasper. Can you grab me just a focal thing?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, please. Okay, so this is known as the blue Amazonite. So 442 is 4 millimeter blue Amazonite rounds. And it is $11.25 a strand, but you see how it perfectly complements it. So if you don't have the money for the dragon skin rounds, you can still get a focal and pair it with the Amazonite. So the 4 millimeter is $11.25 a strand. Next is the 6 millimeter blue Amazonite.
I got it.
Okay. Is the 6 millimeter, and it is also $11.25. Number 443. No, I need that to stay here.
Sorry.
Again, the 6 millimeter is $443, and it is $11.25 a strand. 444 is 8 millimeter blue Amazonite round beads. They are $13.13 a strand. They just go so well together, guys. Here. Then we're going to go to 445. We're almost done, guys. 445, which is the black and gold Amazonite. Now, these help pull out some of the browns and some of the blues. This is the perfect example of why I chose to put the black and gold with the Dragon Skin Agate. It goes beautifully. Right, Bernie? Look at these two next to each other.
Yeah.
Perfect. Very nice. So this is the 4 millimeter. Number 445, and it is $7.50 a strand. Then we have the 6 millimeter of the black and gold Amazonite round beads. They're also $7.50. You guys, and the dragon skin pulls things out of the Amazonite as well. They just go together beautifully. So the 8 millimeter. Oh, there was not 8 millimeter of the black and gold.
I don't black and gold. What?
Oh, is that
You
this?
already did it. You already did it.
I didn't. This is 6.
Okay.
Number 447 is the 8 millimeter black and gold Amazonite rounds, and they are $9 a strand.
Yeah, we only have 4 strings of that.
Yeah, there's only 4 of this. So the first 4 that fit on it, the dragon skin stuff was earlier, Kim. It's on the list as DGA, dragon, or DSA, sorry. This is the 8 millimeter. Then we're going to finish off the Amazonite with the 10 millimeter, 448. They're $11.25 a strand, guys. For a 10 millimeter strand of black and gold Amazonite, it's $11.25. This next strand is a new bead to me. I had never heard of it. It is number 449. It is 6 millimeter hemimorphite round beads. You guys, do you see this perfect light green color? I love Amazonite. Love it, love it, love it. I love when I get some of this in a bead. So to get it in every single bead, this pulls out the part that is almost white, but putting the hemimorphite next to it, you can see it's not white at all. It's just such a light green that it doesn't stand out as much. So $4.49, 6 millimeter hemimorphite round beads, $22.50 a strand. Where do they come from, Bernie? Do you know?
I don't.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and then $4.50 is 8 millimeter hemimorphite round beads,
They're really
and
pretty, though.
they're stunning. And they're $33.75, and I'm gonna use the word because they are. I love how it pulls out the lighter shades. Like I said, I get excited when I see this in an Amazonite. This is, yes.
It's a very rare. It's rare to get a mint green like that.
Yeah.
It's like a mint green color.
And then you get ones here or there where they have that chatoyancy and they bounce at you. So these are $4.50. They're 8 millimeter hemimorphite round beads, and they are $33.75 a strand. Then we're going to finish up with another inexpensive bead to go with the rest of them. And that is cloudy quartz. So the 4 millimeter in the cloudy quartz is number 451, and they are $6.75 a strand. And you can see when it's right up against the focal, it just pulls all of that out. So we have the 4 millimeter cloudy quartz, which was $451, and it's $6.75 a strand. Then we go on to the 6 millimeter, $452, and it is $9 a strand. So this is cloudy quartz. $453 is the 8 millimeter. This is the 6. Yeah, that's it. Okay, this is the 8 millimeter of the cloudy quartz, number 453, and it is $11.25.
It's called cloudy quartz because it's just part of the quartz that's a little bit cloudier when you get a crystal quartz that forms naturally. There's clear quartz, and there's quartz that all. If we turn the camera around, I have about 18 different styles of quartz here. Whether it's red rutilated quartz or hematite quartz or yellow quartz, there's all sorts of quartz. Yeah, and this one we call cloudy quartz because it looks like a dark rain cloud.
Yeah, it does.
So that's the nickname.
So 453 is the 8 millimeter, and they are $11.25 a strand. And then the final strand of the night, guys, 454 10 millimeter cloudy quartz round beads. They are 15. Oh, no, it's not the last one. I'm sorry.
Second to last.
This is 8. 453 is 8. Sorry about that. I just did 8. Was there more than one strand of 8s?
6s.
You have 8s in your hand?
8. I have 8.
Yes, see, I did. I knew I did the 8s. I'm not that crazy, guys. Okay, so 454 is the 10 millimeter cloudy quartz round beads. They are $15 a strand. They go so well with it. It's a nice neutral, and it's good. You guys, I think that we did good. We got through a whole bunch of beads. I tried to give you an overall eclectic mix that when you pair it with the Dragon Skin Agate, it pulls it all together. It tells the full story within those focals. So we are so happy that you guys chose to spend your time with us. We know there are a lot of places you can choose to use your bead money. And so it means the world to us that you've chosen to stay with us and to buy with us. And we really appreciate it. I will
your email and
yep.
they can. Can't they revisit the live and
yes,
still order
they
from
can.
you? Like
and
after we're done, you can revisit.
Yes, and in the Beading Besties group, you guys, I put out a PDF with the list of the beads and the prices of the beads. So all you need to do and let me know. Hello, Vintage Jewelry Galore. So happy you're here. We love to see new people. Kim, thank you very much. I'm trying to be a pro. I'll fake it till I make it, right?
Enter email one more time.
Yeah.
Enter your email.
I put it in there. Oh, do I need to do it again?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to hit enter. There it is. It's the same name as my channel, all spelled out. TT's Trinkets and Treasures. You guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Bernie, want to say anything?
He's in the restroom.
Oh, obviously not. He's ready for dinner. That's what he wants to say. So, love you guys. Glad you're all here. Thank you, Tina. I greatly appreciate that. You guys are the best. I will see you again soon. And until then, happy beading.